Hi everyone, it has actually been a long time. It's like up to 1 month now. I know it's like ages. So I really want to apologize for missing in action, for not letting you guys know where I went to. Actually, I've been working behind the scenes. I've been working behind the camera. I have lots of job to do and I was a bit overwhelmed. That was why I decided to leave YouTube. Probably next time I will write it on my community page that I will be leaving. But I thank those people that reached out to me that really wanted to know why I was not uploading videos. Everything is fine. Right now, I think I have some time to catch up on what is happening on YouTube. But believe you me, I've been following behind the scenes. I know September had been very, very hot with all kinds of stories. I'm learning how to say, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I don't even remember how I do my intro. Sometimes when you leave YouTube, it's like you left for ages, you forget a lot of things, you're in another world, you don't even know what is going on. I feel so good to be back, in as much as I'm learning everything all over again. I thank you guys, big shout out to you guys. I thank you so much for reaching out. So in today's video, I'll be talking about Chidimma Ojukwu and Yusufo Ataga, the CEO of Super TV, who was laid to rest on July 30th. The story has been on for a while. The whole incident happened in June, whereby Chidimma was involved in deleting the CEO of Super TV. She is a 300 level student of mass communication at University of Lagos, and she has been granted interviews by different media houses to extend that people started complaining that she is like a celebrity criminal or whatever, allegedly. So people started criticizing that, calling that out, saying that what they're doing is not nice. We are talking about somebody that lost his life. All the media could do is to parade this lady, no handcuffs on her hands. And as such as they've not proved that Chidimma is responsible for his death, but some people believe that she is sorting herself out in the police station, and people were not having it. A lot of people came for her before eventually they stopped showing her. Whenever the court sits, they don't allow journalists to enter the place. So she's back in the news again.
Now, 21-year-old undergraduate Chidimma Ojukwu will be arraigned at the Lagos High Court for the murder of CEO of Super TV, Yusufo Ataga, next Tuesday, 12th of October 2021. Ms. Ojukwu will be brought before Justice Yetunde Adesanya. The accused had appeared at the Chief Magistrate Court in Yaba on about 3 occasions. The last time was 29th of September. On the 6th of September, Police Prosecutor Cyril Ejiofor had informed the Chief Magistrate hearing the matter, Adeola Adedayo, that the Lagos State Directorate of Public Prosecution had issued a legal advice on the case, recommending the trial for murder against Chidimma Ojukwu and one Adebayo Quadri.
During the first interview, she said that she was the one that did it alone. But in subsequent interview, her story started changing the narrative, metamorphosizing into different stories.
Locked the door. I didn't know where he kept the key. So when I get to the door, he would draw me back, and that was what happened.
Okay. Based on the police report now, they said you allegedly stabbed him on 3 separate occasions. So what prompted you to do so? And
3 times.
3 times, yes. What prompted you to do so?
The first one was both. The first one was twice.
Yusufo Ataga's family, they feel that the young lady is too comfortable to share her truth and the story has been changing forever. Then they decided to hire another lawyer, Barrister Ozokome. I hope I got his name correctly. He's a human rights lawyer. Again, the family accused the Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, Akim Odumosu, of covering the culprits allegedly. According to the story, she will be arraigned by Lagos State government before Justice Yetunde Adesanya of State High Court, sitting at Lagos, which means they're taking the matter to State High Court, because if I can remember very well, the previous times that she was seen in magistrate courts with her hair well made, neatly made up, and people felt the person coming to court, she's supposed to be in handcuff. Why was she not in handcuff? So at the end of the day, she has been slammed with 9-count charge along her sister, Ebuchu Chioma. If you can remember, there was one lady that claimed to be her sister that said that Ojukwu is not her real name, that is a borrowed name, that she left their house when she was much younger, and she started living with one of their relatives, which eventually the relative got tired of her behavior and shipped her away. She now adopted an uncle to herself. and it was at the place of this uncle that she was arrested. So Chidimma is going to be arraigned on a 9-count charge along her sister Chioma that late Ataga's iPhone 7 was recovered from her. The thing is that if you are found with a stolen item, whether bought or given by anybody, you are going to be arrested. You have to explain how you got it. And there's another person that they're suspecting too, one Adedayo cadre, but his own case was in conspiracy, which means Chidimma did not carry the action alone. Allegedly, based on what they're saying here, she conspired with him to execute the action. Let's see what comes at the end of the day, whether they have other people. But from the look of things, even the guy, that his apartment is located opposite Yusuf Ataga's apartment, the Airbnb that they hired a shortlet through Chidimma, where they had their nice time before the unfortunate incident happened, has been released. I was thinking everybody will see in the court, but anyway, what do I even know? I hope they do justice to the case. Let me just take you guys through the charges that they slammed Chidimma with. The count 1 charge is between Chidimma and Adedayo conspiring to delete Yusufu Ataga. Then in count 2, Chidimma and Adedayo again were charged with the murder of Yusufu Ataga for an offense said to be committed by knifing him several times on the neck and chest. If you can remember, Chidimma came up with this story. That was what she said before initially when she was interviewed, but later she changed the story, saying that she didn't know what transpired in the room, that she went to buy something. By the time she came back, she saw him already gone on the floor. From all indication, it seems like Chidimma and Adedayo has been charged for knifing Yusufu Ataga. Then in counts 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they slammed her with 9-count charge. So 5 counts now is between Chidimma and Adedayo. They were charged with conspiracy to commit forgery and making documents without authority. They were specifically alleged to have procured false bank account statements of Yusufu Ataga. They also alleged to have forged an international passport and a driver's license in Chidimma's name. In 8-count charge, Chidimma was charged alone with stealing of 2 iPhone, an iPhone 7 and iPhone 11, 1 Apple MacBook laptop, and ATM cards of Access and GTB belonging to late Yusufu Ataga, from which the sum of 380,000 was subsequently withdrawn. Then, in the 9-count charge, Chidimma's sister Chioma Ebuchi was charged with being in possession of stolen property, that's the iPhone 7, belonging to late Yusufu Ataga. So from all indications, they are basing their judgment on the first thing she said and their investigation, because they conducted investigation too. So based on their investigation, this is what they're getting. Indirectly, what Chidimma said in her first story is beginning to align with what they're saying, though in her first interview she never mentioned that anybody assisted her to do that. She said that she did it alone, allegedly. But from these charges, it seemed that she collaborated with this Adedayo, allegedly, to execute the action. The whole thing is coming down to she and this Adedayo guy. Them subsequent interviews were different stories, but at the end of the day, by the time they look into this matter, the judge will be able to come up with the final decision. So she's going to be arraigned by next week Tuesday. Eventually we get to know what transpired and know who is responsible for the takedown of Super TV CEO Yusufu Ataga. So finally, it's like 3 people that they charged for this case. But the last time I watched channel television on this issue, they were talking about arresting a lot of people for this case. So fingers crossed, let's see what happens. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share this video with family and friends if you love it, and subscribe to the channel if you've not done already. And I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.